Go ahead, Rob. You start.
All right.
Rob, who are you? And tell us a little background.
I'm Rob Fitzgerald. I'm in the U.S. Army. I've been serving actively for 24 years. Currently stationed up at Fort Cavazos, up near Killeen. I found out about the motorcycle mission at a biker rally up in that area. Talked to the people there. It sounded like a great program and something I was really interested in as a motorcyclist. I guess what I took out of today was just having the opportunity to do something new, something different, something to kind of just take your mind off things. You know, we call it wind therapy, right? A lot of riders do. And just get a different type of wind therapy. And it was fantastic. I loved every second of it.
You're a street bike rider. Tell what's, some like, well, I could ride a dirt bike. Is there a difference or no difference?
Well, it's a huge difference. The fundamentals, the balance, the way you go into turns, accelerating, braking, all those factors are completely different when you're on loose ground versus on pavement.
Wonderful. One major thing that you took out of today that maybe others could see and say, yeah, I might like that.
I would say the camaraderie out here, like just meeting new people, other riders doing all these different things, a culture that I didn't even know existed really outside of my own little bubble, and I'd recommend it to anybody.
You feel like part of the Moto family?
Getting there, yeah.
Yeah, nice. All right. Next up,
all right.
Nadine.
Okay, I'm Nadine Wiley DeMora. I'm from the Texas Army National Guard, and I've done a mix of active and guard duty. Right now I'm currently in the National Guard with Texas, and this is my first time riding, so it was really exciting just getting out there and seeing and feeling empowered and supported by everyone here, and seeing that I can pretty much do anything I put my mind to, and just start from scratch and build up from there. So it was very therapeutic in that way.
Now, there's not many things, like when we get to this age, like a kid, almost everything scares us. We get adults, like it takes a lot to really scare us. Getting on a dirt bike around it, it's a little scary, a little sketchy. Would you agree with that? Especially never being on one. Would you agree with that?
I would say it was very scary doing it for the first time. But then one thing I kept in mind, because what brought me to this was 2 years ago, I came to one of the Veterans Day races and my son was racing. So I kept thinking about my son and wanting to do this with him as an activity, and just knowing that he did it, and he was only like 5 and he's been doing it since he was like 3. So I think that kind of gave me the courage to keep going through it. So it is scary.
Now, you started from scratch today.
Yes.
The two on your sides that both rode a dirt bike before, rode motorcycle before. You started from scratch. Tell us how we started at 9 o'clock, literally. How do we start the bike? Well, everything that goes on. And then you finish your day riding 3 laps out on the big motocross, and you didn't die. Tell us your progression in your mind too. Tell us how that went.
I think in the beginning, I just wanted to make sure I didn't break the bike. That was kind of the big thing for me. But then also not getting hurt, and I was just thinking, okay, let's just focus, listen to the steps. Listen to the professionals, and they're not going to put me in a situation that is not safe or that they don't feel I'm ready for. So I feel like that gave me the confidence to keep moving forward to the next levels. And then as I was able to do it, and I kept doing it through repetition, I was able to figure it out. So it felt better and better each time. And by the time I got to the track, I just felt very empowered. And then just everybody coming back and wanting to know how you did, and hey, are you going to become a part of this in the future? It's just the sense of community. Not having any family out here is just really important to me. So it really moved me today.
Now, you had 2 female coaches today. Did you expect that?
I did not expect it, and I loved it, and I love seeing the younger females out here as well, because this was never something that I saw as an option growing up or even knew about. So it was also very empowering. I even looked at one of the young ladies and was like, it's so cool to have other females out here. So.
Okay, your advice maybe to somebody that thinks this might be cool.
My advice is to get out there and try it, because you end up getting out there and working through a lot of other things, confidence-wise and emotional-wise, and just kind of just showing yourself who you really are and taking that moment for you. So I would recommend giving it a try, because it's something it's been completely transformational for me today, and I'm just going to be reeling after I leave. So.
Yeah. Can't wait. It's part of your. It's a sickness.
Yes,
You're hooked.
I'll be back.
Okay, the quiet one of the day is.
I'm Devin Hatfield, Marine Corps infantry veteran, 206.
Okay, so you had rode dirt bikes before,
Yes.
so trail riding and
Yes.
stuff. Interested in this, didn't know what to expect motocross wise. Tell us that the difference is there coming here and going on motocross tracks. Okay,
Yeah,
this is where people jump really high and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Just totally different feeling kind of loose all the time, having to watch, making sure you're staying in your line. I was kind of thinking more about the other riders than I was like my technique on some parts. So, where out on the trail you're kind of all technique, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's way more of a workout than I thought it was. I knew it was going to be, but
yeah. Wait till tomorrow.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen. Thank you guys for coming out. We're gonna have pictures for you and videos from your day, and there's not enough ways that we can say thank you. Now, some, like, you don't have to thank me. No, that's wrong. Okay? You can have that opinion, but it's a wrong opinion. You need to be thanked. Okay? And there's more and more. And so we thank you for your service. It has nothing to do with riding dirt bikes. It has to do with you signing up to keep us free, and we thank you guys. So we'll see you next time. I know we'll see you on dirt bike track. Thank you guys.